Well, the last couple weeks have been really crazy, haven't they?
Crazy for sure.
Crazy for sure. So this week's vlog, we're kind of gonna recap a lot of random stuff that's been going on, just to kind of do a brief little update. We just got back from REDCREST.
Yeah, just even a crazy start to the year. It's always crazy, but thank goodness we had REDCREST to throw into the craziness. And
right.
Everybody knows what was that winter storm Uri, if you want to be technical about it.
Don't you hate that they name winter storms now?
Yeah, I didn't know that was the deal. But yeah, everybody knows the storm that hit the south. I was in the middle of it, along with a lot of us REDCREST competitors. Hats off to MLF for being able to pull that off and to be able to make a change like that, to go to Eufaula like they did. I mean, great call. What a great event. And it's just been a crazy time of year.
That had to have been really hard. A lot of moving parts. So we knew the storm was coming. And so Brent left Kansas City early so that he could get down to Texas and beat the storm. And then he got snowed in.
And Texas. You got to spend another Valentine's Day by yourself. My dad had quadruple bypass. He's doing great. He's actually out on a hike right now. So 2 weeks later, he's out moving around, doing very, very well. So it's just been crazy right here lately.
So how are you feeling, Papa?
Good.
Feeling good? Like you got a brand new heart?
Just walked 35 minutes, so.
Very good.
And found a shed.
You did?
Yeah.
That's the one from the back of the Ranger.
Oh, I'm super jelly. All right, bye, Papa.
Hey, Papa.
So it's just been crazy right here lately.
So in the last 2 weeks, we've had quadruple bypass for Papa. We've had Brent snowed in and iced in, stuck
in Texas.
In Texas. A last minute change to go to Alabama, which means I couldn't take the camper. So rented a car because Brent went to Texas planning on me bringing the camper.
Yes, she had the camper with all my extra tackle in it.
With all of his tackle and rods.
All I had was what I had was in the boat. So, going to a completely different lake.
Yeah.
Didn't have any extra stuff. So she had to rent a car, bring the stuff I needed for Eufaula. So yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, but it was really fun being in Alabama. It was a good time. And hats off to MLF for getting all that worked out, because I'm sure that was very difficult. But we had a really good time there. And the weather was nice there. And Papa's healing really good. So Brent's dad is doing really well. He's walking 30 minutes a day. He's actually out. Our house is on 20 acres and they own the adjoining 20 acres. And so he's out kind of walking the property because it's nice weather and gets to be outside. Today we are back in Kansas City, back home for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
About 2 weeks before we go to Rayburn and
start the Bass Pro Tour.
Yes, start the season. So we're here kind of regrouping and getting yard work done and pond work done.
And when you have this kind of yard, 20 plus 20 acres, it's a lot of yard work. Yeah. Owning a pond, I'm finding out, is a lot of responsibility. There's always something to do with the pond. So,
and one of Brent's most favorite things is going to happen later this week. So I'll try to get some in that for next week.
It's that time of year. I'm excited. We get to do some burning, and I like that.
Burns. Yes, we actually have the fire department on.
We might actually find some sheds while we do it. It's that time of year to find sheds, but it's kind of cool. When you burn, it shows sheds that you've maybe never seen before. Right. So there'll be plenty of exciting non-fishing things going on here in the next week or two.
Yeah, so this week's vlog, we thought we would just kind of give you a little bit of an update on things going on, since we've had so many people asking about Brent's dad. He's doing great. He's healing up perfect, and super grateful for that. Then, I know a lot of people were like, well, I can't believe they didn't go down to Texas and it wasn't that bad. But it really was. And although the weather got better, the community was still struggling. There was no drinking water. Power was out all over the place, and they had their resources stretched really thin. And we just didn't.
Hotels were already taken up with people that were already homeless because of it. So it was definitely the right move. What I would like to have seen, or had the challenge to try to fish Lake Palestine under those conditions, it would have been interesting. But it could have been really bad too. I mean, we are pros, and I'm sure somebody would catch some fish, but I can't guarantee that. Right. I don't know. And that would not have been fun for the fans either. There's no doubt in my mind we'll be back to Lake Palestine. Yeah. It's a phenomenal fishery. And I did get to, out of spending 4 or 5 days down there, I did get to put about a whole, 6 or 8 hours in the new boat down there. Yeah. The new TRITON, got it broke in. and did get to catch some fish. I will say this, I'm excited for the upcoming event at Rayburn. Just a little bit of time I got on the water there. We are going to hit that thing really good. It's going to be a phenomenal event. Rayburn's one of my most favorite fisheries. So now that I have some time in the boat, everything's a little bit broke in. I'll get in there and reorganize and get everything really dialed in for the year. So we'll get to show you guys some of that at some point as well.
Right. So that's what's happening around the Chapman house this week. We are going to be kind of regrouping, reorganizing some tackle, getting things a little bit more dialed in and packed into the camper, because we finally get to take the camper when we go to Rayburn. So next week we'll probably show you a little tour of our camper, which is our home away from home. We live in it.
And maybe the boat.
Yeah. Both. So
exactly.
Anyway, so stay tuned. But today we're going to kind of work around the property.
It's time to do yard work. When you've got 20 acres, there's a lot of yard work to do, and trying to get this place cleaned up. And now is the time to do it before it gets too warm and the ticks and the poison ivy and all come out. So just having some fun up here, just having a little tiny fire. Yeah. And just doing some trimming. So trimming. I enjoy this.
Gonna get that brown grass, beautiful green. Wait till you see the transformation. But yeah, today is yard work day, which is kind of what Brent loves to do when we're home. He is kind of a busybody. He's got to be doing something all the time. So today he's working on the yard.
You can see it's not quite fishing time here. The pond is still...
Our pond looks brutal. It's so low and still half frozen. And all right, back to yard work.
Back to work, lady.
Drag and brush. What else?
I don't know. You're the boss lady on this. You're the genius. So I'm just the unpaid talent. We're almost there. It's almost about to get really crazy. Mm-hmm. You know, we should do one is our calendar, just so you guys could see our calendar and the things we've been struggling with on that one. So
yeah, I'll show you our calendar. It has a lot of moving puzzle parts now that Mason's fishing as well, plus with Michaela's karate tests and 2 kids in high school and travel. So, and dogs. And yeah, I mean, all good problems to have.
And still trying to be a family and get the family traveling as much as possible.
That's right. So anyway, have a good week. We'll see you guys soon.
See ya.